What nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kengan Omega chapters 308 through 312. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation, well, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we covered in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked spring anime season coming to a close, in which we're covering Vigilante, Boku no Hero Academia Legals, Fire Force Season 3, and Witch Watch, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, the last time I covered Kengan Omega, we saw Ryuki and Koga wrap up their test with the Cure, but Ryan's like, nah, you got one more, and that is fighting me again. So let's get into 308 first, see what's in store for us today. And 308 is titled How to Beat the Top, so we're starting off with Koga here. Yeah, Koga, yeah, Ryan is not letting you go that easily. He is whooping his ass, and I'm happy about that. Like, he blocked Koga with a kick, okay? And he's whacking him. And I'm happy with that. With two kicks. With two kicks! Okay, but also, Darmian, this is a problem in general. Or it's been a problem for a while. We need more anatomical art for when, at the point of impact. There we go. Because I want to see, like, how damaged, the amount of damage that's being taken. But, ooh, otherwise, this looks great. Yeah, Ryan! Come on, is that the best you can do? How come you're already on the fucking defense? That's because Koga's a little bitch, that's why. He's sharper than when he was fighting me, but, he's sharper than when he was fighting me, but Koga's still keeping up with him. He's not letting Ryan provoke him, and he's waiting for a chance to counter, too. Koga is beat the fuck up. All right, let's see if the Nico style works here. So Koga's doing Nico style, flame kata, flash fire. All right, let's see if this works. Nice fucking try. Ryan's like, nice fucking try. That ain't working. I've seen that move a million times already from Oma. Yeah, dude, I like this because something that has been a major concern in the fandom is that, yeah, Koga is going to be just stealing Oma's moves and not making it his own. And Ryan be like, yeah, motherfucker, you could try. You could try just using Oma's moves. It's not going to work on me. So that's the way you're going to... Wait, so that's the way you're going to chain it? Ooh, with the Gao style. Oh, so now he's using Gao style. Gao style air rending. All right, let's see. Rah! Dude. Ryan's like, nope, smack. Hey, that wasn't that bad. You impressed me, Koga. As your reward, I'll kick it up another notch. Dude, he wasn't even going at full strength. Well, I'll give you some credit. That wasn't so bad. Still not good enough, though. Thank God. If you want to actually do shit, you better train your asses off. Like, I'm fine with this. Koga got a couple of shots in. But for the most part, Ryan whooped his sorry ass. Like this, Sandrovich, this is what I want to see. And I think this is what the fandom wants to see as a whole. Is that, yeah, Koga made some progress, but he's not whooping Ryan's ass. Nah. Koga, are you even alive? Yeah, Koga, are you alive? Yeah, yeah, I'm mostly dead, though. Dude, Koga looks beat the fuck up. Just you fucking wait. Give me half a year and I'll make you shit your pants. No. Nah, half a year, nah. Nah, half a year, no. You need like at least a decade. You need like, nah, maybe even 2 decades, Koga. You are not gonna make Ryan shit his pants ever. Cause, dude, Ryan wasn't even using like maybe a tenth of his strength. You are never gonna make Ryan shit his pants, bro. Alright, so now we're at Gakigahara Forest. Oh, so we're with Katahara Mitsuno. Alright, let's see. Well, good to see you're still kicking. Ooh! I take it the training's going swimmingly? Advisor Katahara, can I help you? Oh, the wild tiger! Yes! Wakatsuki Takeshi! Alright, let's see. Oh, no, it's nothing. Just thought I'd drop in and check on you. I reckoned you'd be hankering for some man-to-man combat right about now. So I brought a playmate along. Woo! So this is the 4th thing of Mitsuno Omori Masabichi. Okay, let's see. So what do you say? I'd like to think he'll make a worthy opponent. Many thanks. I've been itching to punch a human for a change. Yeah, he's been punching trees. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. Wakatsuki has been playing Minecraft. Wakatsuki has been a Minecraft LARPer! Alright, even my keyboard agrees with me on that. I love the fact that my keyboard is just like talking to me and being like, yeah, Wakatsuki is a fucking Minecraft LARPer. Alright, let's see. 309 is titled Wakatsuki versus Omori. Alright, let's see. Upsy daisy. Alright, I love that Katahara's just getting all comfy. So here's what we got here. So Omori is 206 centimeters and 143 kilograms, whereas Wakatsuki is 193 centimeters, 193 kilograms. But also, remember, Wakatsuki has like Superman syndrome. So yeah, there's that. Say, Yoshioka, is it just me or has Omori grown? Yes, master. He's devoted significantly more time to training since the attack. I guess they're both preparing for when the time comes. Yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but the combat art here has gotten a little stiff. I don't know what's going on, Diramion, but god, this combat art is not looking as fluid as it used to. And I'm worried. Ooh, but yeah, Omori got a little bit of damage on Wakatsuki, it looks like. But anyways, let's get back into this. And off they go. He didn't even budge. Those 3 strikes could have laid out your average fighter. But Wakatsuki has Superman syndrome. They don't call Wakatsuki the wild tiger for nothing. The Sora looks great in the background. But ooh, that was a nice block. Ooh, okay. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. Diramion, I don't know what is happening with your art lately, but it has gotten extremely stiff. That hit heavy, and he's got so much more raw power. The speed art's good, but like, you're telling me Wakatsuki has raw power? Where's the shading to show the raw power? Something is going on with Diramion. Something happening. The art speaks, as I always say, the art says it all. I say speak. The art says it all. And what this art is telling me is that something going on. I don't know if it's health-wise. I don't know if it's something going on with his family. Just something is happening here. I don't know what it is, but there's just something happening. Ooh, okay. Now on page 8, though, that block is sick from Omori. Like this here, this looks good on the top of page 8. But where the point of impact is. It looks better, but I swear it would look... Usually with Darmion's art, especially when we get a point of impact like this, it would like be where the point of impact is, it would be bigger. And then we would get like an extreme close-up where the point of impact is, and then see like how, and this is how I would want it anyway, see where the anatomical artist, see how much damage has been happening on both sides. Just something is happening, man. Something's happening. But the actual, when we get to, but here, yeah, like from page 8 on, so far anyway, it's looking a little bit better, but still looking stiff. Just, I'm telling you, something's happening. Wakatsuki setting the pace. Ooh. But Mori's not backing down yet. It's a total back and forth. Back and forth? What the hell's going on? How come he's able to go toe-to-toe with Wakatsuki and his Superman syndrome? That's a great question! Superman syndrome. Ah, my anatomical art. A mutation with only a handful of cases confirmed in history which causes abnormal muscle development. Like, wouldn't it be cool if we saw at the point of impact, you know, when Amori is, you know, punching Wakatsuki, and we see, like, just a muscle. Like, it's all muscle, and it's not even hitting the bone. I want to see that! If I recall, Wakatsuki's muscles are over 50 times denser than average. Exactly! I want to see it! I want to see the point of impact. I want to see the fact that Amori's not even, like, close to hitting the bone. His muscular strength and striking power are several times that of the most heavyweight fighters, even by a lower estimate. Only Julius Reinhold could match Wakatsuki in terms of raw power. Exactly, not even Amori could take that kind of power head on. And that's why he's strategizing. He's dispersing the force, sometimes by sidestepping and sometimes by redirecting. He's taking every attack from a position where Wakatsuki can't unleash his full monstrous strength. That is to say, Amori has the upper hand in technique. And remember what Kuroki said a while back when he was fighting Shen Wulong. Shen Wulong is stronger in terms of raw power as well. And Kuroki was like, dude, you could be stronger than God himself. I'm paraphrasing, but you know what I mean. You can be stronger than God himself, but it's all about strategy. You could, because with strategy, if you have the right technique, you could like hit vital points, and it wouldn't matter if you're stronger than God himself. But anyways, but see, like, yeah, Amori went in. Woo, the equilibrium is collapsing. Yeah, here we go, Fang style, Wrecking Palm. Let's see. Ooh, that is a nice block. Amori has mastered 9 classical Japanese martial arts, 5 Chinese martial arts, and 7 modern martial arts. He's personally compiled the techniques he's mastered into a unique martial art he calls the Fang style. Okay, I'm digging this. He doesn't just cherry pick like Yumikahama. He's a true weapon in human form. Woo, okay. 1-inch punch. All right. He knocked Wakatsuki's 190-kilogram body back. Talk about power. I can't believe I'm seeing Wakatsuki Takeshi being beaten so one-sidedly. Not bad, Amori. If I had joined the Kengan matches while you were still active, I might have had another loss on my record. Yo! The crud! Ooh! So it's a good thing I'm fighting you today, because I'm the strongest I've ever been. Punching trees just pays off sometimes, I guess. Let's get to 310. Which is, here we go. We got the Blast Core, and this chapter is titled the Phantom Fist. Okay, so Blast Core, a technique which the user constricts their muscles to the utmost limit, then lets them explode. Okay, you know what? I will give a pass on, like, 309, and even on 309, where we didn't get to see, like, the anatomical art for the point of impact. But I'm not giving a pass on that stiff movement. I'm just not. But damn, this panel here is beautiful. Like the bottom panel of like the first page. Sick. This is Wakatsuki Takeshi's most powerful finishing move. A finishing move that he chose to seal away forever. Oh, the old wound in his right ankle, which he sustained in his fight with the Gedo, was strained past its limits. His instincts told him that there would be no next time. So he decided to seek new horizons. Yeah! The Blast Core is essentially a form of muscle control. I fucking knew it. I knew that, I I knew that he was going to have to train and hone his muscles. That was going to be the key. That's why he was going up into the mountains to train like this and punch trees. Because he has to learn how to control his muscles with Superman syndrome. He's got to be able to control it and hone it. Otherwise, it's going to be a hot mess. And there was someone else who pursued a more precise form of muscle control. His greatest rival, Julius Reinhold. He'd achieved minute control over every muscle fiber in his body as if they were attached to nerves individually. This is beautiful. But I wish that we had like a little... I either wish the middle panel was bigger, or that that it was zoomed in, like we had a more extreme close-up of like the nerves and the muscles, because I really like Darren Millon's anatomical art, and I want to see more of the nerves and the muscles connected. Like you could have done like still have this shot, like this zoomed out shot, and then have the extreme close-up, seeing the nerves on the muscles, seeing the attached the nerves, or sorry, the muscle fiber, the individual muscle fiber attached to the nerves individually. I would love to see that. But it is what it is, I guess. Allowing him to unleash his finishing move, got Todor Steinbohr. Dude, this panel is great. Wakatsuki can never achieve as precise full body control as Julius, the Avatar muscles. Oh my god, the Avatar fucking muscles. God damn it, but partial control was another story. Ooh. Was that a punch? How was it so quick and heavy? I could just barely see it coming. I can't get any closer. Ooh, yeah. Wakatsuki is going the fuck in. So it's a jab, correct? A jab? Oh, now I get it. Wakatsuki's core, blast core is a strike where all his muscles move in tandem. I wish this was like we had, we saw the muscle fibers and stuff like that. I wish that was the case. It may be powerful, but by nature, it's also necessarily a single shot move. There we go. Now we got the muscle fibers. But what if the muscular contraction and release were limited to the arm? I wish that, like, we're seeing the muscle fibers here. This is on page 11, the bottom of page 11. I wish this was through the whole panel, or the whole page. I think that would have just worked better for the visual exposition. But God, this muscle fiber looks sick. It looks sick. I'm very curious what you guys think, especially with what we saw earlier in this chapter with in terms of muscle control. What do you guys think that we should see? Would it have been cooler to see like some of the nerve branches on the muscle fibers as well, especially when you have like this electricity happening here? I kind of think it would have been sick to see like maybe some of the nerve branches. Not all of them, obviously, like just a couple of them. Like where I just think it would have looked really cool. It would have looked sickening. But like where the muscle is attached to the bone though, oh my God, that looks so sick. That looks so sick. And normally I'd be like, there should be a little bit more shading like on the bone. Because of the light source, I don't mind it that much. Nah, this looks fucking fabulous. And I won't even say that the muscle fiber looks too shiny either, because again, it's the light source. But yeah, I kind of wish we would have gotten like some nerve branches here. That would have been sick. That would have really made this like really pop even more. Switching the jabs makes it possible to chain them. These would end up as imperfect strikes for any ordinary person, even if they did use muscle control. You know what? I don't think it would... like, he's not an ordinary person, but I think, like, someone like Takamura in Hajime no Ippo could do this. Or someone... Even Ippo, I think, could do this. And maybe even... would I say Sendo could do this? Maybe. Maybe someone like... Maybe Sendo could do it, too. And maybe even Miyata. But, like, obviously, there's fighters like... oh my God, what's his name? Ricardo Martinez, too, who's, like, practically freaking God. But, yeah, he could do this, too. But yeah, but as it says here, switching the jabs makes it possible to chain them, and these would end up as imperfect strikes for any ordinary person, even if they did use muscle control. Again, it says ordinary person, but like someone like Takamura is not an ordinary person. For fuck's sakes, he beat a bear with his bare hands. Okay, this man is a monster. Takamura is a goddamn monster. I think he could do this. I really do. But they become lethal finishers in the hands of Wakatsuki with his Superman syndrome. Takamura doesn't have Superman syndrome, but he could do this. I think he could. Keep your eyes open. They're just straight strikes. You should be able to see them coming. Honestly, I think Ippo could do it too, because Ippo is, he's not as much of a monster as, he's not yet. He hasn't crossed the line in a monsterhood yet. But when he does, I think he'd be able to do this. If you're a Hajime no Ippo reader, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Ooh, man. With they lack in power compared to the Blast Core, they more than make up for in speed. Yeah, this is why I'm like, yeah. I could see Ippo being able to do this. This was his new power to replace the Blast Core. Phantom Fist Mirage. Sorry, Amori, this is as fast as I could go. Dude, I could so see Ippo being able to do this. I so could see it. I've seen enough. Good work, Amori. Yes, Master. He put the ex-Fanga Mitsudo on the ropes. I can't believe Wakatsuki Takeshi's become this powerful. He has Superman syndrome! Shut up! I'm sorry for putting you to the test, Wakatsuki. I take it the showdown is near, advisor? Finally! Yes, and the stage will be somewhere I'm sure is very special to all of you. What? The final battle? Oh my god, here we go. The final battle with the connector will be on Ganryu Island. What? All right, here we go. So 311 is titled How They Spent the Day. The final showdown will be held on Ganryu Island. Any objections, Mr. Yan? Oh my god, I can't believe it's going to be there. So now we're at Kanehara's mansion. Objections? I'd like to raise an objection that could keep this fight from happening in the first place. But I guess we have to go through with it. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I like that he's wearing his veil. Dude, you know who Xenia looks like with this veil and everything? He's kind of giving Link in Zelda when he's cross-dressing. That's what it's kind of giving. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but Ganryu Island is an isolated island surrounded by nothing but ocean. This makes it easy to spot intruders. That means that your people can't barge in like you always do, so don't get any ideas. Well, thank you kindly for the explanation, but I wouldn't dare interrupt the connector's fun, even without your warning. This is perfect for us. It'll make it easier for us to spot intruders, too. Mm-hmm. I just know that piece of shit's going to try something, a.k.a. Shen Luan. Of course, I prefer to take him out of the picture before the final battle. And the consecutors have informed the Kengan Association of Luhan's rebellion, so there's no reason to hide it, but still. If only the connector were a little more motivated. Well, this will probably get him more motivated. By all rights, I shouldn't have to be worrying about all this. Something wrong? You need a massage? Back at Yamashita's house. We're seeing Yuki and Koga cook. This is cute. Hey, Koga, do you want to fight Ulan? You know I can't. I don't have anything against the guy. Besides, it makes more sense for you or Oma to fight him. I swear to God, we actually have common sense here. Plus, I just can't see myself be... Oh my god! Let's rejoice here for a second. Okay, let's read the... Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe this is being said right now. Hey, Koga, do you want to fight Ulan? You know I can't. I don't have anything against the guy. Besides, it makes more sense for you or Oma to fight him. Plus, I just can't see myself beating him, even after all the training I did. Ryan still tore me a new one. I mean, same for me. The fact that Koga acknowledges that he can't fucking beat Shen Wulong. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And this too about Ryan. It's like, and all it took was Ryan whooping Koga's ass to realize this. This just made my day. You have no idea. Hey, that's smelling good. Anyway, you guys got a visitor. A visitor? Shen Wulong! Speak of the devil. Hey, hey guys, mind if I come in? Wait, what? Miss Yamashita's not here, huh? Well, thanks for serving up a plate for me. You sure are a free spirit, huh? I love him. Is he our enemy or what? Dude, I love Shen Wulong. He's amazing. Dad's going to be home in the evening. If it's not urgent, you could stay the afternoon. Yes, well, I don't think that's a good idea. So, what'd you come here for anyway? I just wanted to share these croquettes. The butcher shop down the road makes the best croquettes I've ever tasted, so I thought I'd spread the word. Well, is that why you bought so many of them? Thanks a bunch. Oh, hey, you're right. These are good. I'm gonna try putting it in my curry. Hey, can I ask you something? We could talk while we eat if you like. Just give it to me straight. Don't beat around the bush. Do you think we can? Do you think we have the right to fight you as things stand now? How come you need a right to fight me? If you want to fight me, you can always just ask. Oh, right. You think that because it's a Kengan match, only one person can fight me. Don't worry, we're adjusting the rules as we speak to satisfy anyone who wants to fight. And by we, I mean Yant. The only question is whether you're up to it. I love Shen Wulong's answer about this. Like, Shen Wulong's just like, dude, I don't give a fuck. You can fight me if you want. Go ahead, just ask. How are they best friends all of a sudden? Alright, I'm first. I'm in last place again. Oh, they're playing Mario Kart. Looks like you need more training, Shen. Well, one thing led to another. By the way, what's for dinner, Yasuo? He's staying for dinner? He had curry with us for lunch, too. He even dropped off some croquettes. I love that this hospital is called St. Goddamn's Hospital. You really didn't have to come with, you really didn't have to come with me. I could have done this myself. Aw. Yay! Karuma's here. Not on my watch. You need a bodyguard now, Oma. Well, thanks. I haven't been protected in a long time. Oma, thanks, but I'm fine. I don't know what's going on with him now, but I need to talk to him anyway, no matter what state he's in. Yes! Hey, I heard you woke up. Maya's Hey, Oma, what are you doing here so late? I thought visiting hours were over. Maya's That's my man! Maya's He's alive! I know, Shion pulled a few strings for me. Right, I heard that the director here was a friend of Shion's. Oma, I'll wait outside, okay? Thanks. So, you need something from me? Well, I don't think we'll get another chance like this. I just felt like we should have a proper heart-to-heart talk for once. Of course, I'd be glad to. Let's talk, Oma. Dude, I'm so hyped. We'll get into this combo in a sec. I'm just like, that's my man. That's my man! All right, let's get into 312, which is titled The Long Night. Here we go. So you're saying that Nico ended up fighting your master because, yeah, it was all part of the other Nico's plot. And he's talking about Tyra Genzen. I don't think my master even knew anything about it since he was commissioned, since he commissioned him through a third party. Also, he could be the one and only Nico. Dude, this panel looks sick. Yeah, I figured as much. Turns out your master was just a pawn in that son of a bitch's game. Well, are you going to seek revenge? Well, good question. To be honest, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Poor Oma. I won't give you any... Yes! Thank you, Setsuna! I won't give you any stale cliches like nothing can come from revenge. There's some people who need that closure before they can move on. Sandrovich, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I want to read this line again. I won't give you any stale cliches like nothing can come from revenge. There are some people who need that closure before they can move on. That is so true. They do, because otherwise it's just going to build up inside them until they snap. Oma especially needs this. He needs this closure. I think I get what you mean. Nico told me not to kill anyone, but there's got to be at least a couple people who died after they fought me before I even met Nico. And when I think about it that way, I get the feeling that maybe I should just kill him. But I don't think I can figure it out before I meet him in person. You're really incredible. You know what you don't know. That's enough about me. What are you going to do now, Setsuna? I've killed so many people, too many for me to atone for, even with death. I've incurred too many grudges. I'll get my comeuppance one of these days. Why not start over, Setsuna? I've got a friend who's aware of your situation and is willing to help. He could prepare you with a clean ID. Oh, Rama's willing to help? That's awesome. The things you've done are unconscionable for sure. Unconscionable, sure, but you were also a victim of his manipulation. So as far as I'm concerned, there's room to consider extenuating circumstances. I totally agree with that. Oh, Oma, you're too kind. Oh, Oma. He is fucking with you. Setsuna is so fucking with you. That face. But that line Setsuna said, though, about revenge and closure, that's not just for Oma. No. That's also for Setsuna, too. Because Setsuna needs his closure as well. He does. Because remember, the other Nico fucked with him as well. He fucked with him. He needs to get that closure. And I think it's one of those things where it's either kill or be killed. He's either gonna kill the other Nico or he's going to die trying. Because again, it's this line. I won't give you any stale cliches like nothing can come from revenge. There are some people who need that closure before they can move on. But there's also something else here. With this smile. There's something else. There's something else. And it maybe even be beyond the other Takeda Nico. There's something else there that sets in terms of closure, in terms of revenge. There's something else going on with Setsuna. And you know what it probably has to deal with? It probably has to do with the worm. And the worm is abroad. Remember that. And the other thing we don't know in regards to Setsuna is we do not know what happened during the events between Kengan Asura and Kengan Omega. We have no idea. So something must have happened during all of this. And he figured it out. But I think he's got to be going after the worm. Or the Westward. That's the other thing too. Is he going after the Westward faction? Is he going after the worm? Because the worm really fucked with everything. Fucked everything up. Because the other Takeda Nico, remember, he essentially came from the worm. So he's got business with him too. With the worm as well. So, and technically the Westward faction too. So I wonder if that's why he has this smirk. He still has business. Setsuna still has business. He's still going to execute his justice. But who do you think his target is? I think it is the worm, though. I do. I think it is the worm. It's either the worm. It's got to be the worm. It's got to be the worm. Thanks for dinner. I'll see you again. I love that Shen Wulong is there just for food and all that. I mean, he's a good guy and all, but he's exhausting to be around. I mean, yeah, he's the final boss and all. Huh? What do you mean? Hey, boss, how about we just make friends with him and avoid the final battle altogether? Well, I wouldn't rule that out as an option if I know Wulong. Okay, then. Hi, Master. I'm back. Hey, Bruce, did you get to see the Tokyo Tower? Yes, it was amazing, even taller than Mount Fuji. Oh my god, Shen Luhan currently under the alias Bruce-chan. Oh my god. Good, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, but at least you had fun. Oh, Nico, it's my turn. Wait, what? How come you're out of breath? No, Nico. What did I tell you about doing so much in one sitting? Nico and Luhan were lying low in a skid row outside the city. I just can't seem to get used to the sensation. It feels like my brain's being overwritten, But now I've learned it. Shen Wulong's martial arts memories have been stored in Hong Kong. We took the core parts of those memories back to Japan for installation. Now there's just one thing you need for when you use your head. Sugar sticks, you've got to get those carbs. Okay, time for me to take a turn. Aha! Luhan's got the upper hand in memory retention. Either he's just got better compatibility due to similar genetics, or he's just got more of a talent for martial arts. Oh, this really hurts. This is pure violence by information overload. Oh my god, he's bleeding from his nose and his mouth. Maybe I should just get rid of Luhan before he becomes too big of a problem. Hey, aren't those my memories? Oh, speaking of, Wulong, calm down, Nico. I'm only here to see Luhan. Hey, Luhan, didn't you tell me that you'd be my playmate? The thing is, I've been giving it some thought, and there are a couple of other people I've got high hopes for. Like Kuroki. He's got more hopes for Kuroki and Oma and Agito. I don't need you to play with me. But wait, there's Ryuki and Koga here too. You can use those martial arts memories however you like. Just stay away from my playground. Is that clear, Luhan? Oh, for heaven's sakes. How did you get to be this selfish? Time to die, original. Ooh! This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting. I'm very curious what you guys think about this situation. What do you got? Obviously, we're starting to get into the final arc is going to be the final battle. We're getting into that. Obviously, Shen Luhan is not going to kill Shen Wulong. There's no way. But I gotta wonder if in this fight here that we're about to see, if we're going to get a taste of Tiger. But the other thing is, and this is why I kind of think Setsuna is going to go to China specifically, is that there's got to be more about because remember what we found out about Gao and where he came from. I feel like what he's going to do is Setsuna is going to go investigate, or he's going to try and learn a little bit more about what the fuck is going on. And you know what? I have to wonder if, you know what? I gotta wonder if Rama knows this too. Because Rama ain't stupid. He ain't a fucking retard. Because that smile, though, that smile on Setsuna's face. I want to go back to when he mentioned Rama. Well, he didn't say Rama's name. But, like, I'm thinking about Rama. Rama totally looks like Setsuna in a way, too. Oh, my God. But I got a feeling Rama's going to use Setsuna for something to take out the worm. There's just something about that smile. Setsuna's got something planned. But going from this to the other Nico. But there is this, what he said. So you're saying that Nico ended up fighting your master because, yeah, it was all part of the other Nico's plot. I don't think my master even knew anything about it since he commissioned him through a third party. Also, he could be the one and only Nico. Well, that's going to backfire on him because Luhan is going to... I'm surprised Luhan hasn't taken him out yet. Because he knows that... Because the other Tokita Nico is going to have to eventually go after Luhan. That's why I'm like thinking, yeah, there's something else going on. There's something else going on with Setsuna, where Setsuna is gonna, in terms of getting the ultimate revenge on and get that closure. It involves obviously taking out the other Takeda Nico, but there's just something else going on with that. There's something else. I'm very curious what you guys think about that, because obviously Setsuna hasn't gotten that closure that he's talking about. He hasn't gotten it. And I do think it is from, you know, he needs to kill the other Takeda Nico. I do think, you know what? I do think that this is foreshadowing that Setsuna is going to be the one to kill the other Nico. He's got to be. It's not going to be Oma that does it. It's going to be Setsuna. It's got to be Setsuna that does it. If it's not Setsuna that does it, I think I'll be kind of let down if it's not Setsuna that does it. Because it really seems like it's been set up for Setsuna to take out the other Takeda Nico. It really does. But the other thing, though, that I'm curious about, because I think Setsuna knows about Setsuna has to know by now about the other Omega, or the final Omega stuff, right? Because he knows something's up with Ryuki. So, but yeah, I think he's got to be wanting this passport and shit to go abroad to like get the stuff about the worm. It's got to be it, right? But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. I'm really excited for what we're going to be getting from Kengan. I'm excited to see. I'm glad it's going to be like Shenmue versus the world, but that's what it seems like it's going to be. I'm really excited for that. That's going to be awesome. But it does seem like it's implying that that Koga and Ryuki are going to be part of this fight. But Koga fucking said he's not strong enough. He knows he's not going to beat Shenmue. So there's, I don't know, he's going to just get his ass whooped at this point. But something got to happen. Speaking of the final Omega, something got to happen with the final Omega. That's why I'm like, if Setsuna already knows about the final Omega, or hell, even if he doesn't know about the final Omega and is going to go learn about it, he's probably that's what I feel like is going to go down. Is he's going to try and get more info on how to activate the final Omega, just something. Either that, or he's going to finish his mission, and that's the other thing. That's why I'm like, I feel like he's going to use this passport to go to China to finish his mission with Okoye to wipe out the rest of the worm. That's what I think he's going to do. That's what I think it is. Is he's going to go to China and finish this mission of wiping out the worm. And I don't know if you guys think he's going to go wipe out the Westward faction, maybe join the Curia and go out and wipe out the Westward faction. But I think he's going to at least wipe out the worm, because that was what we saw him doing prior to everything. But he's going to wipe out the worm and whoop Nico's ass. And if he doesn't get the kill on the other Takeda Nico, he's going to die trying. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kengan content. You always can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.